Someone told me I would get way more views if I introduced or if I had the doggo in the video, so I'm delivering. There's the doggo. What'd you say, Bobby? He loves to just tear up his toys and scatter them about. That's his absolute favorite thing, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, you sitting pretty. You want the pets, don't you? You want the pets. Oh, yeah. Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Or you can give me both. Oh my god, that's my nuts. Wow, another week gone. I was looking at my calendar today and I was realizing how close I'm getting to finals. Like 15 to 20 days until my last tests, and then, yeah, less than a week after that I have all my finals. So less than a month. On Monday or Tuesday, we went to Anna's awards ceremony for her research presentation, and they didn't tell her like what she won because there were several different levels. They had like awards on the college level, awards on the university level, like across the whole school. God, there's like one beam of light right in my eyeball. Can you see it? That's infuriating. That doesn't really help, does it? God. But she ended up getting third in her category across the entire university, which is super cool. And I think it comes with a cash prize of like 50 or $100. Neither of us really knows. It's it's $50 or $100. So that was super cool and exciting. She was really proud of that and happy for it. Kind of made her week, I think. Right now, I'm in the middle of preparing for my next physics test, which is in, I don't know, a week and a half, and my physics final. And on the first day of class, my professor advertised that the physics class would not at all be necessary to take notes. And I was like, oh really? And he made good on his promise. He uses PowerPoints in class. He posts all of them online. He does in-class problems. He works them out on the board. And then he posts the problems and its solution online. So currently, I'm printing out all of the problems, which is basically one per day. And my printer, Anna was dead set on getting the cheapest possible LaserJet printer. And you get what you pay for, especially when it comes to printers. So I sent it to the printer and it takes probably 45 seconds to a minute before it prints. And then it only does 1 or 2 pages at a time. This dog is licking my foot. Stop it. I got back a linear algebra test. Did the same I always did, which is frustrating, but I guess it means I'm consistent, but it's not a level of consistency I want, if that makes any sense. And then I got a Calc 3 test back and it was atrocious. Let's run the numbers here, because she doesn't make it, she makes it out like a random. I got a 47.3, which was only slightly below the class average, and that was frustrating. After that happened, I was really depressed the rest of that day, and I was talking to Anne about it, and I didn't feel like giving up, my major or dropping my classes or anything like that, because I think at that point it was still possible to withdraw. But I was just like, man, this sucks. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm trying hard and I'm coming at it from every possible way. Tutoring, peer studying by myself, reading textbooks, supplemental, material on the internet, etc., etc. And I feel like I'm, spinning my wheels here. And she was just like, I don't know how you do it. You struggle so much and it seems it's very obviously hard for you, but you keep doing it. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, quitting never really crossed my mind. Not that I'm, diametrically opposed to changing your major, especially if you're doing something you don't want to do. That doesn't make any sense, right? But I don't know, it never crossed my mind to give up on math and switch gears and do something else. But I guess that's a pretty good indicator that I like what I'm doing, regardless of whether or not I'm subconsciously thinking about whether I enjoy it in the moment as I'm spinning my wheels in frustration. And I've definitely never been one to do things just because they're difficult. with one major exception, which was probably joining the Marine Corps. I obviously did it for, job security and money and stuff, but there was a part of me that felt like, this is a hard thing, and doing this hard thing will make me a better person, and I'll prove to myself and other people that I could, I'm worth something. As far as school goes, I've never been one to do things just because they're hard. I think that's a really good way to get burnt out real fast and have really poor grades to show for it. But I don't know, I feel like if I succeed by the end of this semester, it's going to be probably one of the largest feelings of accomplishment I've ever had in my life. Aside from, graduating boot camp and a few other things. But yeah, try not to let it get the best of me, trying to do what I know works, what I believe works, which is knowing what you got to do, doing it, and then doing more of it. I just got done a couple hours ago looking at the schedule for the math conference. It spans Friday and Saturday. I'm not going to go Friday because it's only like 2 or 3 hours and it starts at like 5:30. It's 5:30 to 8:30. Like, who's going to that? I'm not. I like math, but not that much. Y'all crazy. So I'm going to go Saturday morning. Probably like the first talk that I'm going to go to is like 9:30. And they have like 2 or 3 going on at the same time simultaneously. So I had to like pick and choose what seems interesting. And honestly, I have no idea what 95% of it is. Like 2 of the talks were about topics that I'm only very vaguely aware of, like topology and regressive analysis or something like that I've read like very short snippets on here and there. Everything else is just so I picked a couple, and then again, I'm not gonna stay all day because I just don't care that much. I mean, it's not like I paid. I don't have anything to get out of it other than, see what's up with the math community right now. So that should be interesting. I don't know if I'll vlog it or take video. If I do, it'll be very little, but I'll obviously come back home and take a video and talk about my thoughts ad nauseum as usual. But that's that. My friends offered or invited me to go out tomorrow night, Friday night, or tonight and tomorrow night, and I can't make both happen, not in good conscience. So I think I'm gonna pass on tonight and just pound out all of this stuff and then make a couple hours, or even still work up until tomorrow night, because I'm not gonna go out until probably 8 or 9 o'clock, and so that I can feel good about, going out and not feel guilty about it. I've also made scheduled a couple spaces, couple rooms in the library, so where I'm probably end up just being by myself. I invited other people, but I feel like my productivity is a lot better when I'm there, mainly just because I don't have as much distractions. I don't have the animals nagging me or begging to go outside or whatever, and I can get in the zone a little bit better that way and stay in the zone. But, gotta do what you gotta do. But anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.